Gavin. Read those books in a blink, oh yeah. Grab yourself a hot drink cause you're watching How to Train Your Gavin.
Yep, that's me.
Hey, welcome back to How to Train Your Gavin. We haven't done one of these vlogs in a while, so I feel like we have some catching up to do. I have my coffee, it's just gone midnight as well, and that means it's officially the start of Asian Readathon, hosted by Read with Cindy. So I'm really excited because I have 4 fantastic middle grades I want to read this week. I am doing Asian Readathon for the first week of May before we do Believeathon on May 11th. So yeah, so I have about like 9 days to do this readathon. Yeah, I feel like we definitely have some catching up to do though, because it's been a while. One, I'm having coffee at midnight because my sleep pattern has just been fucked up for about a month now, of course. Well, no, I would say probably about 2. In fact, it's been fucked up my entire life. Who am I kidding? So I thought I would grab myself a coffee for the start of the readathon because I have 4 really exciting reads. First, I want to say the coffee though. I got a new coffee machine a couple of weeks ago and it has revolutionized my life. I'm not even joking. I was getting so down about the fact that I was having really piss poor coffee for weeks. So I decided to splash out a little bit, and when I say splash out, I mean get some credit and pay monthly for a brand new coffee machine, and honestly it's the best thing I've ever bought and I'm so happy. It keeps me happy. Such a cliche, what can I say? I'm boiling though, it's making me really hot. So I have 4 books I want to read this week. I have A Wish in the Dark by Christina Soon-Tone Fett, but I have the audiobook of that. The physical copy was supposed to come out today, May 1st, in the UK. I got a message from Amazon to say my pre-order will not be dispatched until May 23rd. And that's way too late. So it must have been pushed back or something. I don't know. Crazy time for books and publishing. But I have the audiobook of it, so it's absolutely fine. I can listen to that. I also have Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn. I am so excited about this one. This is my most anticipated of the week, I think. So I think I'm going to start with this one tonight. And this one is about a young girl who lives in Valley of Fruitless Mountain, and her father tells her all these fantastical stories about a jade dragon and the old man in the moon, so she ends up going on an adventure to find this jade dragon and speak to the old man in the moon to see if she can reverse her family's fortune. It just sounds so fantastic, I can't wait for that. And then we have The Gauntlet by Karuna Riazi, and this is steampunk Jumanji. Kids get trapped in a mechanical board game and they have to defeat the evil architect to get out of it or something like that. I'm super pumped for this one as well. And I also have Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi, and this one is about a girl who accidentally unleashes a demon and she has to stop this demon from unleashing more demons or more destruction on the world or something like that. But I'm so excited to read this one, and I will be buddy reading this one with Tracy, so I won't be picking this one up tonight. I think I'm definitely going to go for Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. So I'm going to get all snug in bed and read this one, or on my little reading chair. I mean, it's nothing fancy. Is there anything else I can update you with? I just uploaded my April wrap-up. I really wanted to get that done before May started because there's so many videos I want to film this week so I can get them, you know, edited and scheduled for the 2 weeks in Believeathon. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to update you on. First and foremost, I'll go and read some of this. Definitely going to be my midnight pick. See how far I can get before I feel sleepy. But I am drinking a coffee, so it might take a while. But I'm still so excited. So I will keep you updated during the vlog. Oh my god, it's raining outside and it looks so beautiful. I just finished filming my book haul video as well, and I've just finished my coffee, and just sitting here watching the rain has just been, oh my god. I love it when it rains outside and I'm indoors. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so I finished Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn earlier today, and oh my god, I freaking love this so much. This is my favourite middle grade since Frost Heart. This has a core pile of 9.71, just to put into perspective how much I love this book. Oh, so I think I gave you a synopsis of this one, but I probably didn't do a good job at it because I hadn't read it yet. But now I have. I can tell you what it's about, and oh my god, let me tell you, it's bloody brilliant. So this follows Minli, who lives in the valley of the Fruitless Mountain, and there are so many different kind of Chinese folk tales and things that are in this that she's been told from her father, and her mother's like, oh, don't fill her head with all these stories, they're just stories, you know, they mean nothing. But her dad is, you know, telling her all of these amazing tales about the Jade Dragon and about the old man of the moon. I keep saying man in the moon, but he's not the man in the moon, he's the man of the moon. So yeah, I need to keep that right. But her family are very poor, so one day she decides to take it upon herself to find the old man of the moon. Oh my god, it's one of those fantastical adventure stories where she just comes across so many different characters along the way, and there are so many different folk tales weaved into the story, and oh my god, I don't even know how I can even begin to describe how much I love this book. It's so beautifully written. Oh, where do I begin? Yeah, it's one of those books where you really fall into the story. It's such a quick read as well, and it's filled with illustrations, and the tales are sort of placed in the story, so it's stories within a story, and it's a bit like The Girl Who Speaks Bear by Sophie Anderson, except this one came out 11 years ago, so why did it take me 11 years to read this book? Oh my god, I love it, I love it so much. So yeah, this is all spoiler free, but yeah, she goes on this epic journey, she meets a dragon that can't fly, she meets this buffalo boy, she comes across a king, she comes across a green tiger, there's so many threads to this story that it's beautiful, it's beautiful. So many messages and morals to learn from this as well, and it all ties up so beautifully by the end of it. Bloody loved it. What else can I say about this one? I feel like I need to just chill from it for a little bit, and I will of course give so many more thoughts in my May wrap-up, you know, at the end of the month or the start of next month. It was perfect, it was perfect. The only thing that let me down, I guess, was the logic. Like, there were so many conveniences, but because it's told in such a folktale kind of way, I let it slide. It is the only thing that dragged it down for my co-pilot rating though. Otherwise, it would have been on par with Frostheart, which just tells you how much I love this book. This was fantastic. More people need to read this book. Absolutely, 100%. So I can't wait to read When the Sea Turned to Silver now, which is like the companion novel to this, but this isn't on my Asian Readathon TBR. I might slide it in though if I can. It's so much more bigger though, or it just feels that way. This is the first companion novel to this. There is also Starry River to the Sky, or something like that. That is also another companion novel, which is on its way. I have it on its way. But also, I got told that A Wish in the Dark by Christina Soontornvat, the delivery date has changed. So instead of it being May 23rd, which it was supposed to be May 1st, got moved to May 23rd, and it's now going to be May 7th, which is my birthday. So that is a birthday miracle. So yay. But I feel like that's the next book I want to read because I have the audiobook of it, and I think tonight I might just chill, listen to the audiobook. That's going to be my next read, I think. I also have The Gauntlet that I could read, but I kind of want to, yeah, I really want to listen to an audiobook next. So it's just going to be fantastic. I'm loving. I love this so much. Why am I picking it back up again? I need to stop talking about it. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you. So yeah, I will let you know how I get on. Did I tell you it's still Monday? And yeah, it's now 6 p.m. So yeah, I will head off. I will probably make another coffee and just chill for a bit. I might play on a game or something, just mellow. I don't know what to do. The world is my oyster. So on Friday night, I really couldn't sleep. Was it Friday night when I started reading A Wish in the Dark? I think it was. On Friday night, I could not sleep. So that, like, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, I decided to just stay up and listen to the rest of the A Wish in the Dark audiobook. But you know how I said that the delivery date got changed to like May 23rd and then down to May 7th? Well, look what came yesterday, and I'm so confused. A Wish in the Dark. This came yesterday. And I don't know what Amazon's playing at. It just kept bouncing me around. But I'm really glad it came because I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4-star. I really enjoyed the audiobook of it. I thought it was very beautifully told. And this one is definitely Les Mis inspired. I can say that now. I couldn't say it to begin with, but definitely Les Mis inspired. I don't know if I told you what it's about, but it's essentially about a boy who was born in a prison and he escapes, and a girl goes after him who is the daughter of the prison warden, and she needs to sort of restore her family name, and that's like the little gist of it. I don't want to go too deep into the synopsis because I think I might have already mentioned it. But I really enjoyed this. It's very beautifully told. Kind of a lot of messages that maybe doing the right thing isn't always the right thing to do. I think that's like a beautiful message that you'll really take from this book. And I love this hardback version of it as well that came, but like nothing really fancy underneath. It's just this really nice blue, but nothing fancy or anything. But I love the feel of this. It's a bit of a small hardback as well, and just, oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really glad I own it physically now because this is definitely a really good book. Not as good as Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. That book I love with my whole heart, and I think maybe that affected this for me a little bit because I loved Where the Mountain Meets the Moon so much that I knew anything I read after would not be as good. The characters were really well done. I was rooting for kind of both of them at different points in the story as well, but definitely more so Pong, who is the boy who was born in the prison. I was definitely rooting for him. And yeah, just a really, really interesting story. I'll talk more about this in my May wrap-up, but I did want to briefly touch up on it on this one because I did finish it. And that was my second read of Asian Readathon. And then I've literally just finished 5 minutes ago The Gauntlet by Kirunu Riazi, and it's like literally what, like 11 o'clock at night or something. I spent the day filming my favourite classics video. Yeah, just kind of lounging around a bit. I was dipping in and out of this book yesterday and today, and I finished it now. Really quite a quick read. I would say low 4-star though. It's not, I don't think it's exactly a 3-star because I think it's better than a 3-star, but it's definitely out of the 3 that I've read so far for Asian Readathon, it's definitely my least favourite, but it's still really good. So yeah, as I mentioned before, this is Steampunk Jumanji. So this follows Farah and her brother who has ADHD gets sucked into this board game, and Farah and her friends go in after him to save him, and it goes through their adventures in this board game, and I really do love those aspects of it. We have, you know, a graveyard, we have a palace, we have so many different little like levels to it. That was really good, and I thought the character work was done pretty well in this as well. Not the best written one I've read out of the 3 I've read so far, and I think because the first 2 were so beautifully told, I think it definitely affected my opinion on this one. And I read Wanderscape last month, which is a bit like this. Wanderscape is another book where kids get sucked into this like in reality adventure game sort of thing, and this is like the sort of equivalent to that. But I think I prefer Wanderscape. This one wasn't as fun or as exciting as Wanderscape, so I couldn't help but compare the two as I was reading this one. But overall, still a good time, just my least favourite of the 3 I've read so far. So next, I will be reading Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi. I will be buddy reading this one with Tracy, and I am starting this one tomorrow, so I'm going to take the rest of the night off. And I'm also reading this for Myth Take, so it'll be really good to read this for that because I am really excited to read this one. I have seen so many great things said about this book, and so many people have been telling me to read this for quite some time now, so I'm just so glad I'm finally going to have a chance to pick it up. I know Brit from Basically Brit is currently reading it as well. I just watched her vlog today. I've watched quite a few YouTube videos today. I've been watching everyone's Readathon TBRs as well, and leaving comments and adding them to the Readathon TBR playlist, and Cody uploaded her Wheel of TBR as well, so I watched that, and Becca uploaded her wrap-up. Is that it? I'm sure there was just like loads of YouTube videos to catch up on today, so I got through all of them, filmed my own, which is going up tomorrow, but you guys will have seen it by now. Yeah, I'll just have time to read this. I do want to film a lot of videos next week in preparation for Readathon, so I mean, the fact that I've read 3 books so far this for Asian Readathon. It's only the 3rd day of May, but I really wanted to get them read rather quickly so that I could start doing some more filming and things for Believathon. But fortunately, the books I've been reading have been so quick to read, and I've been absolutely loving the experience reading them. I still can't get over how much I loved Where the Mountain Meets the Moon, though. I love it so much. I might finish Arusha rather quickly as well. I'm thinking maybe Monday and Tuesday I'll read this. But then I have the rest of that week before Believathon starts. It's my birthday on Thursday, and it's my Auntie Julie's funeral on Friday. So I'm trying to get everything done by Wednesday, is pretty much what I want to do. I want to get this read Monday and Tuesday, maybe film all my Believathon videos on Wednesday, have my birthday on Thursday, and just, yeah, whatever happens after that. And then Believathon starts next week, so that is pretty much it for my update. I'm sorry this hasn't really been an exciting vlog. I haven't really managed to go anywhere or do anything really exciting apart from read some fantastic middle grade books. So yeah, I'll wrap it up here and catch up with you again soon. Hopefully when I've finished Arusha. I really want to show you guys the new coffee machine. So this is everything. This steams the milk itself, and it's so good. Like, I am obsessed with this coffee machine. We have loads of different kinds of coffee, granules, ground coffee thing. So yeah, I want to show you how I make my coffee. Not that I have a really good technique or anything, or if it's anything special, but we love ourselves some coffee in this household. Let's put a little bit more in there. It's not the tidiest thing in the world, but you know, I enjoy. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and flat, or flat enough, and then just clean a little bit, but that's that. It's like a proper coffee shop, which is what I absolutely love about it. So when you put it in there, and then we will do the espresso first. I like to put in a lot of espresso, as in, like, you're only really supposed to put like a shot or something in it, but I just put it straight into the cup, don't I? And I just stop when I think it's enough for me. Honestly, I love the smell of this coffee as well. It's probably enough. And then the milk, which is so loud. It's so cool. You just click the button, it does it. Froth that milk. Froth that milk. There we go. And there's the perfect coffee shop coffee right there. Let's have a look at it. Good enough to drink. Hey, so before I update you on the books that I've read for the Asian Readathon, because I have officially finished Asian Readathon for myself, because I've read all the books that I picked for it, and a couple of extra ones as well, because I'm just that person. I'm going to be doing a full update tomorrow and wrap up this vlog, and I'm so excited because I've discovered some really new favourites in this vlog. So please stick around and check out my reviews for the books that I read for Asian Readathon. So yesterday was my birthday. Thank you so much to everybody who sent me something. I have a big birthday book unboxing video that I'll link up there. After I finished editing and uploading that, 7 more came. Because I did a whole unboxing video, I don't want anybody who bought me these to feel left out or to feel like I don't appreciate these, because I really do. I really super do. So I'm going to unbox them in my Asian Readathon. Thank you so much to everybody who's bought me something. Again, you don't need to do anything for me. I just love giving you guys content and making you guys smile and laugh. So thank you. So I will be doing it here, and then I will do my middle grade Asian Readathon wrap up tomorrow. Like, I've genuinely been spoiled. If you saw my massive book haul for my birthday. You will know how spoiled I've been. This is from Sasha. Oh, Sasha. I know what you've got me. Oh, hello, Gavin, the Wolf Wilder. I mean, the word wolf is in it and wilder, so yes, of course, I had to pick that one. I hope you will love it. Sasha at the Wild Sasha. And I will link Sasha down in the description box as well. She is amazing. Oh my gosh, check out her channel. Oh, yeah, it's The Wolf Wilder by Catherine Rundell. Catherine Rundell is one of the best middle grade writers out there at the minute. She is such a great current children's writer. She did an interview recently with Anna James, who wrote the Pages and Co series, and I tuned in for that, and she is just as wonderful and as amazing as you would imagine. So I've been really wanting to read more of her work. All it says is, once upon a time, 100 years ago, there was a dark and stormy girl. Her name was Theodora. This is her story. And you know what? This is the perfect one that Sasha could give me. So thank you so much, Sasha. I love you. You're amazing. Oh, just sending you all the love. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Ah, that's satisfying. Oh, this is from my babe Becca, who glitter bombed me. So this is from Becca in the Books, and if you saw my big birthday unboxing, you will know that she glitter bombed me. I mean, it was hilarious, not gonna lie. It was a good one. I would have to try and get her back though. But in my defense, I did send her a Kama Sutra book for her birthday, so let's see what she got me. Ooh. Okay, I've been seeing this make the rounds, and Becca got me Wicked As You Wish by Rin Chapeko. You know what, I really need to read more, you know, young adult and adult books, because obviously I've just been all about the middle grade, so I've been putting little things in and stuff on my wish list that I really wanted to, you know, really broaden my horizons outside of middle grade, and this is one of the ones that I really had my eye on. I've been seeing loads of people pick it up recently. Thank you, Becca, you know I love you, and I'll be sending you a message straight away in the group chat, you know, hitting you up. This is so much better than a glitter bomb. I cannot wait for our birthday bash on Sunday, and I think this video will probably go up on the Saturday, like this vlog, so it'll be tomorrow if you're watching it on Saturday. If not, it's on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. UK time. Next we have this, and this is from Abby Wallace. Hi Gavin, happy birthday, your channel truly makes me smile and this cover was too beautiful to pass up. Hope you enjoy it and can't wait to hear your thoughts. From Abby. Let's see what it is. Oh, Emma Carroll. It's an Emma Carroll book, The Girl Who Walked on Air. And guess what? I'm reading this just on the side. Secrets of a Sun King by Emma Carroll. And I'm 179 pages in because, you know, I was like, I finished my Asian Readathon books and I need to read that one because I have a video coming out next week that hopefully I can use it for. So I thought I would quickly read that one. And I've been reading it today, so I'm nearly finished it. But it's an Emma Carroll book. It's The Girl Who Walked on Air. I love kind of like circus and carnival kind of settings, and this is one that looks like it'll do that really well, especially since Emma Carroll is a middle grade historical fiction writer. So yeah, and I'm really enjoying Secrets of a Sun King at the minute as well. So, oh, this is going to be great. It's going to be great. Thank you so much, Abby. This bit of a chunky one. And who was it by? This is from Lana Francis. You already sent me one. Hey, right, so it's from Lana Francis. Hey Gav, thank you for everything you do and inspiring the next generation of readers. Love, Lana Francis. Ah, thank you. I'm sending you so much love back. Honestly, you've spoiled me rotten. What is it? Ooh, okay, so story time. I always say this before. But I recently saw this on somebody's Readathon TBR because I've been watching a lot of Readathon TBRs. You know, because I just want to support you guys who want to take part in my Readathon. Like, thank you so much. So I've been watching a lot, and somebody mentioned this on theirs, and I was like, ooh, that looks really good. So this is The Search for Wandler by Toni Ditolizzi, a modern classic about Eva 9, a girl fleeing for her life, her only clue to survival, an image of a girl, a robot, and an adult with the word Wandler on it. The adventure is about to begin. Gosh, it's big. But it has pages like this. This is why I kind of got it. It has pages like that. You know, like part 4. Didn't know my Roman numerals there. But oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I don't know why, but I just feel some kind of Studio Ghibli vibes. Rick Riordan said it's an irresistible adventure. I can't wait to read the rest of the series. And reminiscent of Arthur C. Clarke. Thank you so much, Lorna. You've already spoiled me rotten, but I really appreciate this. Thank you. Next up. This is from Manuel A. Bernardo. Gavin, I effing love this series. It's adorable and fun and such a great tribute to the awesomeness of books. I hope you love it too. Also, if you like middle grade puzzle books, check out the Gollywhopper games. Ooh, I will. Yeah, this is another one. Okay, so this is another one that I saw that was recommended on a video. I can't remember whose it was. If I find out, I'll link it down below. But I saw this one. So this is Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library. Whose was it? Like, somebody talked about this, and I remember them saying about it that they get, locked in. So when Kyle learns that the world's most famous game maker has designed the town's new library and is having an invitation-only lock-in on the first night, he's determined to be there, but the tricky part isn't getting into the library, it's getting out. Kyle's going to need all his smarts because a good roll of the dice or lucky draw of the cards is not enough to win in Mr. Lemoncello's library. Yeah, so it sounds really good. Somebody recommended this to me. I'm trying to remember who it was now. So I put it on my wish list so I could remember to buy it later. But somebody's obviously, Manuel bought me it. So this is by Chris Grabenstein, Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library. And that's the cover. Thank you so much, Manuel. Okay, this chunky book, whatever is in here. I didn't want to say that. Oh, it's from Cody. It's from a big Cody. She sent me 2 books. Recommend Cody. Okay. Enjoy your gift. Happy freaking birthday, you beautiful man. I love you to the moon and back and cannot wait to get to hug you again in person. Hashtag Corden forever. Guys, tweet Cody. Hashtag Corden. Because I freaking love me some Cody. I love her so much. Oh God, I miss her as well. Oh, Cody, I miss you. Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you so much. You didn't have to get me anything. You know that your love lifts me higher. This one is, I was really wanting this one. I mean, I want all of them wish list. But it's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I mentioned, I don't know when I mentioned this, but I have a classics video that I recently did, and I would consider this a classic. So I really want to read more classics, and I really want to read this one. I know Becca from Becca and the Books loves it, and I really do enjoy this cover. It's so gothic and so beautiful and wonderful. Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, I can't wait to read it. This sounds perfect for all the spooky seasons, so I'll most likely save this for October time-ish. September, October. Might extend the spooky period for September, October, November. Thank you so much, Cody, for that one. And the next one's huge. What is huge on my wish list? Oh, I know. I know what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by J.K. Rowling, illustrated by Olivia Lomenech-Gill. I've been wanting this one. I have all the other illustrated hardback ones, apart from one, I think Tales of Beetle the Bard. But I really want the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them one. Have you seen the inside of this? Like, just looks so interesting. Like, this could be like a Book of Shadows kind of thing, from Charmed, where it has all of the illustrations in and then a description on like the demons and stuff. But this is descriptions on the monsters and all the beasts that are in the whole wizarding world. And oh, I love it. I love it so much. This can go into my collection. Oh, thank you so much for these 2, Cody. You know how to make me smile. So that brings me to the final package. Oh, these are from Nikki. Thank you so much, Nikki. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, there's 3 in here. Your channel has gifted me so many smiles and good reads. I hope you enjoy these. AZ Nixter. Okay, so we have the Tea Dragon Society, which I've heard so many reviews of. I've heard so many I can't even say it. I've heard so many rave reviews about this. It's a graphic novel, and it's absolutely bloody gorgeous, and so many people have been giving it good reviews. By Katie O'Neill, sorry, I should mention. Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill, so that's the first one. And then I put this on my wish list because Cody had read it, or at the time she hadn't read it yet, but that's Kill Creek by, where's the author? Oh, Scott Thomas. By Scott Thomas. It has deckled pages like that, which is it's gonna be so hard to turn these pages, isn't it? Like, I don't know how I feel about deckled pages. They look gorgeous. But it's just when I'm reading, it's, I mean, to be fair, as long as I get it from the bottom, it's fine. But yeah, you know what? Ignore me. This is amazing. Thank you. And so it was supposed to be a simple publicity stunt. 4 famous horror authors spent the night in one of the world's most notorious haunted houses. So obviously horror and madness ensues. So I'm really excited to read more adult horror and thriller and stuff like that this year. So, you know, just once I move away from middle grade just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. So keeping with the middle grade then, the last book that Nikki sent me is Blue Crown, A Green Glass House Story, which I am starting to read on Monday. It's going to be my first Readathon book, is the first Green Glass House book by Kate Mulford. So excited. This is the third book in that series, or I think it might just be like a novella or some kind of spin-off. It's a little bit shorter than the other one, so I think it might be just like a sort of companion novel. I don't know what the series is about. Oh, that's a beautiful illustration. Look at that. This is going to be the newest one, and I'm so excited to read it. Thank you so much, Nikki, for sending me all three of these. Oh, look at how beautiful they are. Thank you so much to absolutely everybody, and oh my god, I really do look red. This is going to be like the time I went to Edinburgh to see Cody and G, and I came back like a fucking tomato. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. It is happening again. I'm filming some important videos tomorrow as well, and this is what I look like. So you guys genuinely don't have to send me anything, you know this, but honestly I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, and I love you all. I will check back in tomorrow to give you my final Asian Readathon vlog update, and then it's Believeathon. So thank you so much for everything.
Something flew out from... I really need the Hoover to clean up Becca's mess, but I legit just moved something and something flew out. What the fuck was it? What is it? Oh, holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh. It was the fucking cat toy. Jesus Christ. Oh, my heart literally dropped. Oh my god. It just flew out when I moved this bag. My heart... Jesus. I genuinely thought like it was some kind of pigeon that had gotten into the house because it's right next to the front door. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
So it's the end of the vlog. This is the last update, and I'm so sorry I couldn't really do that much this week. I know it was my birthday and everything. So I do actually want to wrap up everything I read this week, because I read, oh my gosh, some brilliant stories this week, and oh my god, some of them I really want to reread like straight away. I can't wait to talk about them. I also read Twilight really randomly, and I'm not going to talk about it because it's not part of this week at all. But also I did end up fitting in a different book in as well this week that I will talk about. Because it's been so long since I've updated you, I haven't talked about it at all. But before I do, I did get 3 more parcels for my birthday, so thank you so much. I will quickly open these and then I will get back to the agenda. I have also just finished filming 2 videos, my guide to middle grade, my beginner's guide to middle grade video, and my if you love this movie you will love this middle grade videos, and I love them both. I hope I did a good job, so I'll edit them and hopefully they turn out alright. I was going to film my do I like the movie or book better middle grade edition, but then I realised I don't have a lot of opinions and it's going to be a really hard one to talk about, so I might have to change that video idea up. So if you have any ideas, I know I'll be talking a lot more about middle grade the week after as well. I've got some videos lined up for the week after. But if you have any ideas of what you might want to say middle grade wise, anything you might be interested in, then I might be able to record that and put it in its place instead of the do I like the movie or book better middle grade edition. So these are from Maura. Thank you so much, Maura. Happy birthday, Gab. Hope you have a fantastic day. I love your middle grade Rex and Believeathon is amazing. This is one of 2. Thank you so much. I'll tell you what I have. Oh, excellent. Oh my gosh, Amazon, what you done? You've damaged these books so badly. So apart from Amazon damaging these books, like, have you seen this box? But we have Rooftoppers by Catherine Rundell, and it doesn't look too bad, but it is very, I don't know if you can really say it that well, but yeah, it's like it's been squished and yeah, it's quite damaged, so, and quite bent. It's about Sophie, who was orphaned in a shipwreck, and she also believes that her mother survived. When no one believes her, Sophie sets out to prove them wrong. And I think it's set in Paris because the Eiffel Tower's on there. But it seems so amazing and so magical. And then also Maura sent me Charmed Life by Diana Wynne Jones. This one's also rather damaged on the spine, but that's fine. It's not as bad as the Rooftopper's one. This one I don't really know what much of it. I only really know Howl's Moving Castle, which I've read by Diana Wynne Jones. It just seems so amazing. And a lot of people talk about Diana Wynne Jones, and it's like a modern classic as well. So really excited about that. Thank you so much for these two, Maura. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's hope these two aren't as badly damaged. Oh, there's two in this one as well. Okay, these don't have notes. And a few people have told me they were sending me stuff, so please let me know who these ones are from. But we have At the Mountains of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft and The Magic Toy Shop by Angela Carter. I saw this one talked about on a few people's favourite classics videos. I saw this one and it just sounds so brilliant. I believe this is about puppets that come to life or something like that, so it just seems really gothic and wonderful. And then also H.P. Lovecraft. I don't think I've ever read a book by him, so I'm excited to read a bit more horror and, you know, more classic horror as well. So I think he does some sci-fi as well, so it'll be really interesting. Thank you to whoever sent me these. These are amazing, and of course this is a Penguin English Library edition, and I'm obsessed with them at the minute. And then lastly, this big box, which was open. Like, one of these flaps here was open, and I'm kind of worried they're going to be damaged as well. Let's see who these are from. Oh, these are from Paige. Paige literally just said today that she was sending me stuff. Okay, so one of them is a little damaged. You know what, I genuinely think the postman is just absolutely fed up with me getting stuff, so he's probably done this himself. I mean, not that I'm accusing anybody, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, they're all classics. Okay, so Paige, thank you so much. Wait, there's 4 in here. Oh my god, yeah, they're all classics. So we have Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. This is one that I've been really, really wanting to read. A lot of people have been telling me to read it because it is a parody on the Gothic, and especially Anne Radcliffe, who I mentioned in my classics video, is one of my favourite Gothic writers of all time. And then we also have Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. Can you see that? It's a bit light. Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. I haven't read this one. I've read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, and I'm really excited. This is one of his most famous ones, and I love the musical. We also have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. Again, I'm trying to read a lot more Jane Austen this year, and yeah, because I know a lot of people love her. I'm really excited, really excited. So I got Pride and Prejudice from Tammy, and then I got Northanger Abbey and Sense and Sensibility. And I've already read Persuasion. But then also the last one is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. Paige, you've sent me so much already. You've sent me all of the Five Realms books as well. And now these. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you are just so generous and so amazing. Thank you so much. I love you to bits. And thank you to everybody who sent me something. Fantastic, fantastic gifts. And I cannot wait to read all of them. Just thank you so much. I've now lost count how many books I've been gifted for my birthday. Okay, so let's wrap up the vlog then. So what I read this week. I mean, firstly, of course, was Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn, which I absolutely adored. Gave this 5 solid stars. It's my favourite middle grade since Frostheart. And it's just absolutely fantastic. I urge every single person to read this one. And then I read A Wish in the Dark by Christina Soontornvat, which I gave 4 stars. A very solid 4 stars. Really great. Love the imagery in this one. Just beautiful, amazing. Then I read The Gauntlet. I think I wrapped this up. 4 stars as well. A low 4 stars though. But still a really fun time. And then, okay, so you guys didn't know this, but after my last vlog update, I was just really feeling a Disney Twisted Tale. So I read Reflection by Elizabeth Lim, and this is a Mulan Twisted Tale. So this story picks up when, you know, Mulan sets off the avalanche when she is facing the Huns, and the avalanche comes. This is what happens when Li Shang gets mortally wounded, and Mulan ends up going into the underworld to try and save him. This was a really fun Disney Twisted Tale. So I've only ever read one other Disney Twisted Tales before this, and I'm not going to say it out loud because people take the mick out of me when I do. But it's the Snow White Disney Twisted Tale, and this, I definitely preferred this one. This had a lot of great scenes in the underworld. I love that setting, and it felt really authentic to Mulan, so I absolutely loved the film so much. This felt like it could have been a part of that world. We will not talk about Mulan 2, which is the direct-to-video sequel. That couldn't just be forgotten about. This is what should have happened instead, although it diverges from Mulan, so it's a bit of a... It feels like it could just fit straight in the middle of it. You know how Beauty and the Beast has the Enchanted Christmas, which, you know, tells the tale of Belle and the Beast during Christmas time, which is set in the middle of the film, and then obviously it doesn't really affect the main movie. This could have done that for Mulan, but different things happen towards the end that I don't think it could have worked that way. But it's a great alternative story, and I really enjoyed my time reading this. Really good writing. Elizabeth Lim is fantastic at writing this one. There's not really much else to say about it other than the only downside about these Twisted Tales is that it relies a lot on prior knowledge of the movies, so that there's not really a lot of character development to begin with. You know, you kind of thrust into this world without having any kind of preparation for it apart from the movie, which is fine because I know a lot of people will love the movies, but yeah, if you hadn't read the movies, you might not really care much for Mulan or Li Shang or anything like that because you won't know them, and this doesn't really let you know them to begin with. Yeah, keep that in mind when you're reading Disney Twisted Tales, but I really enjoyed it nonetheless. It was a really good 4 stars. And then finally, I read Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi, and I love this one. Maybe not as much as everyone else, but this is a very high 4 star for me. And this one follows Aru, who accidentally unleashes a sleeper demon, and people get frozen in time, and I just really enjoyed my time with this. It felt very Percy Jackson-esque. There were some scenes in this that I thought was almost a mirror image to Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, especially with the first demon encounter in this. It felt a lot like one of the, you know, god encounters in Percy Jackson. After that, it was so adventurous. There were so many different parts of this world explored because, you know, the mythology really seeps into it. We meet loads of different characters and gods, and it fits so well. It's so wonderful. It's so well written as well. I definitely prefer this over The Gilded Wolves. But I really like the relationship between Aru and Minnie, who is a friend of Aru, or they become friends. They have such a great relationship. I love their interactions. They bounce really well off each other. There were times when it kind of came across as trying a bit too much to be funny. Aru is the kind of person who makes jokes at inappropriate times to lighten the mood, which is fine, but a lot of the times it just wasn't really that funny. But I think kids will find a lot of this funny, so that's fine. But also there were some jokes in this that I think were more adult, kind of, like there are references to Game of Thrones, and there's also references to Divergent, you know, a young adult series. So if sometimes I felt like the humour was a bit too young, but then the humour would be too old for it. There wasn't really a good balance with the humour in this, and that's the only thing that let me down, I think. But I enjoyed it. I did buddy read this with Tracy, and Tracy said that she was really annoyed by Aru to begin with, yeah, and sometimes she can be a bit annoying, but, you know, she definitely has this really strong character arc in this. She definitely matures throughout this and becomes a really good character, I think. But yeah, really good. So I am really happy I joined in on Asian Readathon. I wish I could do it all month long, but I do have Believeathon very, very soon. But I did read these 5 books for Asian Readathon, and I'm so happy because I discovered a brand new absolute favourite in this one. I love it so much. I cannot wait to read the rest of them. These were my Asian Readathon reads for the first week of May. I hope you enjoyed this vlog as well. I'm sorry I didn't really do much, but I did discover some fantastic books, so you're welcome. I really enjoyed Asian Readathon. I loved it so much, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please leave it a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I really appreciate you watching, especially if you stuck towards the end. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.